side of the government, both at home and abroad. That will follow by presentation by tourism. We'll have the flow. The press conference will go until 11:30, but by the media, let us exercise some decorum considerations. You are free to ask questions, but don't abuse. So if there's anything along the line, then the ministerial will elaborate on that one. Without wasting time, Honorable Minister, the floor is.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. We welcome you once again. Friends, I'd like to first of all welcome the agencies that we invited to Control Agency under the leadership of Mr. Marian and his team today to update Gambians about their work. Society becomes complex. There's a need. Now, the work of taking very proactive measures. It is rather we bring them to face the Gambian people. What are their expectations from the public, or what are the public's expectations from them? We all know that the Gambia has two seasons. Whenever we say season, we start now, we know it means the tourism season. It is also therefore important that we invite the Gambia Tourism Board to come and update Gambia. We are looking forward to a very, very successful season, so they are here to update us as well. Thanks to the PS, Ministry of Information, she's here today, the Director, Department of Information Services, and also special thanks to our media partners who are here today covering this event live. And also obviously to the chair representing the spokesperson's office. As a government, and I think the media acts as a conduit. So the media as critical partners of the ministry. Now, one of the things that we try to do is what we call proactive act, which gives the privilege and the opportunity to citizens to request for information. We are duty bound by law to provide that information. But however, we also have a mandate to ensure where the public officials have an opportunity to interface with the public. So that therefore, this is one of the reasons why we organize this press conference as our drive. The first update is from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which has been because of the critical nature of the situation in Lebanon. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has initiated a process to immediately evacuate all that particular part of the world. So Gambians in Lebanon are all to call those numbers. If you don't have those numbers, I don't have those numbers to call so that we can get registered. Because second update is from the Ministry of Local Government and Lands. All development activities within the ecologically critical wetlands area. 2024. Unauthorized development continue to threaten the area's sustainability and ensure compliance with environmental regulations. Seize unauthorized activities will result in severe penalties, including legal action and removal from the Ministry of Lands. The third update is from the Ministry of Youth and Sports. $12 million as a contribution to the Gambia Football Federation for the national team's upcoming AFCON 2025 qualification matches against Madagascar. It will cover flight tickets, accommodation at match bonus and 14th of October 2024, and it will take place in Morocco. The government extends best wishes to the Scorpions. And the Ministry of Information also extends best wishes to the Scorpions, and we hope that we will win these two games. The fourth press release is from the Office of the President. The President, he farewell to 80 economic officers at a ceremony held at the State House. The President expressed his gratitude to the Gambia's democrats and thanked the officers for their service. Certificates of appreciation were also presented. The fifth press release is from MOPSI, the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education. The textbooks to senior secondary students across the country. The textbooks authored by Gambian writers reflect the local context of this delivery. The good thing is that these textbooks are home content. For the first time in our history, we have textbooks that are written by Gambians, reflecting our societal norms, our tradition, and our culture. And the final update is from the Ministry of, no, from Barbaro, has awarded scholarships to the top 10 female students of the 2024 WAS. The ceremony held at the State House honored the academic achievements of these outstanding students with the aim of encouraging excellence among young girls. The updates from the Ministry of Information from the Government of the Republic of the Gambia. We look forward to presentations from the Medicine Control Agency, after which we'll open the floor also to their presentation briefly and Q&A sessions. We're looking forward to very constructive dialogue with the media. Tomorrow, we will again control the narrative and ensure that the public is both agencies are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for that elaborate roundup of government. I would like to proceed to the presentation of the Medicine Control Agency, which will be led by the Executive Director, Madam Fatou C, Director of Clinical Trials and Pharmacovigilance. I hope I got it right. Marema Sima, Director of Evaluation. Madam Tiden Jallo, Director of Operations, and Mr. Bauk. To Tida, sorry. Mr. Balde. Thank you all. Director, Executive Director, please.
Good morning to you all. The Honorable Minister of Information, ladies and gentlemen. Thank the Minister of Information for giving MCA this opportunity to be present here today to see and our activities. So I would first of all, Medicines Control Agency of the Gambia was established by an Act of Parliament that established the agency. It's called the Medicines and Related Products Act 2014. So this act has mandated the distribution, use and advertisement of medicines and related products. We have a case in court where we found some products illegal. Those are not medicines. So we want to explain what it is. We have the convention medicines or allopathic medicine. So you can call conventional, orthodox, or allopathic medicines. These are the etc., etc. We also what we call herbal medicines. So the herbal medicines that we regulate products, we don't regulate the raw ones like the leaves, the stems. Also, another category of medicines are the nutritional supplements or the dietary supplements. So these are also medicines regulated by MCA. So these are the range of medicines that are regulated by MCA as supported by our Act. So for the they include mainly medical devices. When you see it's a very big family, we have the equipment, any equipment that is used delivery is considered a medical device under our law. Diagnostic agents. So all diagnostic agents of all types of medical devices, such as toothbrushes. It would be interesting to know, but MCA regulates to register some toothbrushes from GSK, Sensodyne toothbrushes, and all. Very big class. We have lotions, we have creams, we have oil, cosmetics, we have soap also is part of cosmetics. Not solo, I think we made a press release on Dove cream contaminate some harmful chemical agents. Also under the cosmetics, mouthwashes are also cosmetics, toothpaste, this by MCA. And we are trying to strengthen our capacity bit by bit. Surely we enforce the regulation of all these products as we are going. So for those are the range of products. One other additional one is the household chemicals. We also have the household chemicals. National Environment Agency, but we are trying to concentrate bit things that have some anti-infective properties like Dettol. You have Dettol and the other detergents that are used at the household level. Tablets, chlorine solutions. So these are some of the household chemicals. So for others, insecticides and other MCA, the regulatory functions we have, there are many, but I regulatory functions at the moment that we undertake. One is licensing, and the type of license we give license to people who want to import medicines or the related products into this country. So we also have license for manufacturers. So anybody who wants to manufacture any of these related products in the Gambia Control Agency. We also license warehouses or storage facilities because we want to make sure where these products are stored, they are at the right temperatures. Currently, I could say there are challenges in terms of most of storing these products to store them under the right temperatures and the right humidity. We know the also the place is very humid. You see humidity of above 70% all the time, temperatures high. And for medicines, they're supposed to be stored on the temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and humidity of not more than 40%. And so these are the issues. If you don't keep products under these specified temperatures and humidity, you expect the products to degrade or to go bad at certain point in time, even though the products are not expired and not so long. We send out a press release of two products, salbutamol solution and one anti-malarial tablet called Plasmodium. These two products, when they were coming to the country, they were good products. They were imported in 2020, using them. But along the line, they start going bad. They start changing color, especially the solution. The first report our inspectors speak was around Basse. So when we got that signal from Basse, then all our inspectors around the country were informed to check all the other drugstores, and CRR2, they were able to pick some. So we have seen the same batch in Some of the bottles have not gone bad, but for medicines, the moment one or two goes bad, you try to contain the whole batch, quarantine the whole batch, and across the country. And this year we try to appoint, but the seaport office we opened there, definitely they were able to support us to recruit more people in 2024. URR South, URR North, we have inspectors post people at the airport, seaport as postings at those places. So they are carrying out in the licensing premises, at illegal places. We have seen not so long we were convicted 1 year mandatory jail time to pay $250,000 in addition. So in default to go for because this could be very dangerous for the safety of the girls or the humidity. They put them anywhere they keep them. So our inspectors are doing a tremendous around the whole country. So we also try to do port of entry inspection because we have inspectors at all border points. At the moment, by Amdalai port is a legal Amdalai border. It's a legal border. Any other border or port of entry you bring in products is illegal. Your product illegal importation. Even if you have a licensing import, but the moment you bring products through illegal, so you're supposed to only bring in products through approved routes. So these are important things. We just briefly want to mention we also have post-market surveillance activities. Post-marketing surveillance is all about monitoring the quality of the products whilst they are put on the market. As we know, they could be very good quality, but with time, due to storage conditions and other things, they could also have pharmacovigilance, a big terminology, but it simply means safety monitoring. So we also monitor safety of products while they are on the market. So that's why healthcare workers, public, the patients, anybody, you could report to MCA if you take any medication, you happen to have any side effect or adverse drug reaction, you should. We have a toll-free number that you can use, or you can use MCA info email on our website. Toll-free is very active. You can call it. So in last go that much detail into that, but we have clinical trial oversight where we do approval for all the power also to suspend, to terminate, or cancel any clinical trials, or we can some lapses here and there. So the last but not the least is what is best at the Bruce B table to establish a national lab. This MCA would serve as a client to that lab. So that is based on the law. But currently, imported into the country, we have contracted accredited labs in most of these countries where the shipment testing is done. They collect samples on before the products get to the Gambia, we get the test results so that the products, when they come, they will not be that the private sector has been crying about. So what we've done is accredited lab with their staff that goes anybody who wants samples before they give you a green light to. If you don't pass through them, you import your products to the Gambia. When they come, we have to put them under quarantine. We pretty fine and send those products for testing. If it takes 3 months, 4 months, so I think in short, that's what I want to say for sake of time.
Okay, maybe during quick question and answers, there might be some technical questions.
Okay, the toll-free number is 1233. At the moment, is audition. Thank you.
ni lan li mel ni ki ay toogu office ay li nga computer ay télé ba li nga xam ne moo di soxla lépp ñu ngi ko fi wàccee fii ci biir réew mi pour lan soxla ngeen li nga xam ne moo di bagage ci li nga xam ne moo di seeni kër yi bugg a sansi seeni kër yi wala doxantu leen seeti workplace Gambia Limited ku bëgg a am bagage yi mel nii fan nga koy amee dama ne dangay doxantu seeti leen ci seeni màkkaan nekk foofu fi police station bi rek li nga xam ne sa loxo càmmoñ ñu jàkkaarloo garden bi seeni Instagram ak li nga xam ne moo di TikTok waaye ba tey rek Facebook bi lan lañ fa wax ñu ne workplace Gambia bëgg a dem foofu noonu te su ñee lii nekkul fan lañ la naa koole ma ne dañ leen di tëgg rek ci seeni ay number li nga xam ne moo di